Hey YouTubers, Solar Kneecap here, and I'm just going to talk about Pokemon Heart Gold. Now, I know I'm very behind because most people already have talked about it. They have walkthroughs, playthroughs, whatnot. I think it's been out for 2 weeks or so, yeah. Since today is Sunday, but whatever. And I'm just going to talk about it, what I thought about it, what it comes with, the Pokemon I'm using, just to talk about it. Oh, sorry there. And also to show off and use my brand new headset from Logitech. It cost me 25 bucks and it was well worth it because I did a test drive and it was really nice. Alright, so just starting at the box, it looks really nice. I mean, it's pretty big, it's shiny, it's got really nice lettering on it. I mean, mine is 40 bucks new, which I guess is pretty decent. And it comes with the Pokewalker accessory, and I don't know, I don't really use it too much. I used it for my Golbat, but that's about it. Because, I don't know, I just never really understood it, even after researching it and looking at the actual guy, but... No, but the box cover is really nice on this. I never really noticed any of the small details like the cities in the background, if you look really closely enough. It's really nice, if any of y'all get it, you really should look at the box and just see the time and effort Nintendo put into it. It's really nice. So, I guess I'll just talk about the Pokemon I used. Well, I started off with Cyndaquil because way back when just Gold and Silver was out, that's what I had. I think I started off with Silver version. I can't remember, but I just wanted the giant flaming chicken because who doesn't want a giant flaming chicken? All right. So right now I'm in Blackthorn City or whatever that is, where the Dragon Chick gym leader is. I haven't beaten it yet because the first day I got it, I played for 7 hours, and there's no fun just blowing through a game. You gotta enjoy it, so I play like, an hour every day. Right now, everyone's level 34, 33 or so. And, okay, so right now I have Quilava, or we'll just in this case say Typhlosion, because that just makes it easier for me. And he's my favorite starter out of any of them, followed by very closely Blastoise, because Wartortle is just such a hoss that its evolved form is just even cooler. Alright. But I don't know, way back when, I remember when I was like, when Silver and Heart, Silver and Heart, yes. No, when Silver and Gold came out, that was the first starter I used. And I have some very fond memories on how dominating that Typhlosion was, and hopefully it is now. Except Quilava doesn't really learn any good moves for a long time. Like, it does learn Flame Wheel, but that's a physical move, so once you start leveling up more and more, and the distance between your attack and special attack you see that Ember is actually a bit stronger, which is pretty retarded. Or, I mean, not good. Yeah. Okay, anyway. And it does learn Swift, which is interesting. I mean, I didn't really look at any of the movesets, but I don't know, that was all the coolest. Alright, next one I did, right when I went to the Dark Cave, I knew I wanted a Zubat because I have never used one, and I thought Crobat would be a really awesome Pokemon to have. And I got it at level, well, it evolved from Friendship at level 35, or not 35, that'd be horrible, at 25, thanks to the Pokewalker, which was great because Golbat just kind of doesn't look as cool as Crobat. In fact, they don't look like each other at all, which is really weird. You would expect a more bigger mouth, giant freaking bat thing, but instead you get like this, I don't know what to call it. It's a purple bat thing. But I saw once that people said that Zubat's a tough Pokemon to train, and I'm going to have to disagree because, well, maybe in the other ones, but at least in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Zubat is very easy to train because it quickly learns Wing Attack, I think at level 15 or so. And once that happens, you'll be one-hit KOing a lot of Pokemon. I'm serious. Plus, it can learn Roost now, like mine does. So you can get some really good strategy with it, because it'll lose its flying type and all that jazz. So far, my Crobat's the only Pokemon that has not died. Alright, next Pokemon I have is Hypno right here. And when I was watching a walkthrough, I think it might have been, I can't remember whose walkthrough it was. Oh yeah, it was Maryland's, I think. But he got a Drowsy, and he was talking about how you can trade it in for a Machop. But I really wanted Hypno because I wanted a Psychic type. I thought it was something cool. I never used a Hypno before, and it was. I always like using the classic, like Hypno using Hypnosis, because that's just like its signature move back in the day, kind of like Snorlax using Rest and Snore. That was kind of its thing. And it's pretty cool. Once it turns into Hypno, it actually like gets its worth out, but it's so tough to train a Drowsy. Next I got Sudowoodo, which is a freaking monster. I mean, it's got crazy high defense and attack, and with mine, I think mine's, a sassy nature, so it actually has increased special defense, so all those special hits actually aren't doing too much. And he actually learns a lot of good moves really fast. I know it learns a Wood Hammer, which is pretty sweet for a grass type move. Originally, I was going to use Golem, but I thought that would just be too many Pokemon too quick because, yeah. But Sudowoodo is really cool. I always wanted to use one, and I saw it, and I'm like, screw it, I'll use it. And next up is Slowpoke, who will soon be a Slowbro, I think, in level 36. I don't exactly remember. But I was actually trying to figure out what I was going to use. Either going to be a Kingler or a Slowbro. So I flipped a coin, and Slowpoke won, so I'm going to get a Slowbro. So it kind of stinks having two Psychic types, but I don't mind. I was hoping to get the Slowbro on the inside. But I actually gave it a Quick Claw, which is probably the best item to give a Slowpoke, because you have no idea how hilarious it is when it just goes first from a Pokemon. Yeah, and speaking of going first, when I was just yesterday, I was playing, and my mom, was like, "Oh, I got an item for you." It's like, great, it's gonna be another freaking berry that I'm never gonna use. And it turns out it was a Choice Scarf. I got a Choice Scarf. That is ridiculous. I've never, because I'm too lazy to, either cheat it in or hack it in or whatever you call that, to action replay, or to freaking buy one from the coins and you have to battle by load time. So this is freaking amazing. So now I have a Choice Scarf, which is really nice. I don't know who I'm going to use it on. Sudowoodo. Alright, and the last Pokemon is my favorite and took me forever. Well, sorry about that. I had to finish watching the Michigan State basketball game, and we won, going in the Final Four. Alright, anyway. Okay, so I don't know exactly where I was, because it's been about an hour or so, but, let's talk about my last Pokemon, which is Kangaskhan. Yes, probably the coolest Pokemon from first gen, except maybe like Slowpoke, because he's fat. Alright, but Kangaskhan is just awesome. I was playing my Fire Red, and no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't catch one. And after a little research seeing how to catch a Kangaskhan in this one, I went for it, and after about 20 or so tries, I finally caught a Kangaskhan. And I wanted one ever since Giovanni freaking fought me with it and completely dominated everything. But yeah, it's a Kangaskhan, and it's a careful nature, so it has a bit more special defense, which is really, really nice. Actually, I think... No, that's speed. Okay, sorry, I was checking out the natures of each of my Pokemon. And this is just part 1 of my just talking about Heart Gold. And you can turn into part 2, where I'm probably going to just do a little more, question and answering, talking about it a little more, about what I thought about it, some things, some stuff I had problems about it. So yeah, tune in to part 2 of Solar Kneecaps, talking about Pokemon Heart Gold. Right, later.